And tonight, once again, there is a chance for a change at the top. Nepal, in search of their first win of the season, come up. The two youth sides would try to play well. They play among themselves. The midfield is quite decent and the passing is good. And Nepal will get into the attack. But somewhere or the other, they lost that idea of converting those chances. And that important how Eugene Shrestha will get his motivate them to play with the same valor and fervor. See which team is gonna have the upper hand. The coaches, they love challenges, and that is exactly why they move. But a coach is as good as his team, and nevertheless the challenge was good enough. So nothing to complain about Imran Mohammed, but the team needs to get onto that scoring spree and be tight in defense. And if that happens, they can put on a good show here. The teams will walk out of the tunnel. They will try to dish an attractive brand of football. Harish Kundu leads the way. It's Nepal under 19 versus Sri Lanka under 19. For the first time ever at this category of the SAFF Championship. And now we'll stand in attention for the national anthem. And now they will file together in formation and take colors under the lights in Upia. It will be different, it will be difficult, and it will be demanding, but if you work hard enough, it will also be very rewarding. Last time the situation was different, but the question and its gravity is at least the same, if not more. Harish Kundu is in charge of this crucial game. Highly experienced, officiates matches in the Indian Super League as well. And for this occasion of Mother's Day, the team's gonna shape up for the photograph. The assistant referees Saurav Sarkar and Shering Funso from Bhutan. And the fourth official is Yugen Penja. Amit, the captain of the Sri Lankan side, and Ram Thapa of Nepal will be heading for the toss of the coin. This is the Nepal lineup, a strong side put out by Yurgen Shrestha. Ram Thapa will partner Madan and Prashant and Vijay in a four-man defense with Thapa, Saroj and Sujan Dangle in front, and Dharbendra lone front runner in a 4-2-3-1 formation. This is the side put up by Yurgen Shrestha. And Sri Lanka, they make 5 changes from that heavy defeat against India. Ashif, Akram, Hirun and Francis. A new goalkeeper as well in Mohammad Rikas. It's a side that on their day very capable of troubling any opposition. But Zakaria, the number 10, gonna be a very vital cog in the wheel. So it's gonna be Nepal against Sri Lanka. Now the fourth game of the SAFF Under-19 Championship 2025. Live and exclusive on the YouTube channel of Sportzworkz. Now the second game of the day. The second game of the second match day. Nepal are regarded as the underdogs heading into the tournament. Let's see if they can live up to that tag of being one of the favorites of the competition. A defeat brings the end of the road for Sri Lanka, with a baggage of a heavy goal difference. They are right at the brink of getting eliminated. 90 minutes ahead of them to change that fortune, to turn that misfortune. And off we go. It's time for the game faces, and a new look SAFF Under-19 Championship needs new teams and new stories, and that is what we will be looking for. Sri Lanka are physical, and Nepal, of course, emboldened by that naturalization process that allows them field players. But whether that counts or not remains to be seen. Madan Paudel and Prashant Mokhtan, the two centre-backs, with Ram Thapa and Vijay Yurba on two sides. Protecting them, Lachu Thapa and Saroj, the two sitting midfielders. The creative play lies on the shoulders of Sujan, Ranjit Lama and Subhash. Will look to provide the width with Dharbendra, the target man up top. Sri Lanka got to avoid conceding early. They brought in 5 changes from their last game against India. A new man in between the sticks. A change at right back with Mohammad Asif coming in. And Akram Hafif starting on the right wing. Zakaria will stay central with Aiden Francis occupying the left flank, forming a midfield three. Has hustled off the ball. Trying to get on the front foot. An aggressive start from Nepal. Sri Lanka must be feeling the heat. Hirun will be leading the line, closely supported by Faiz Naseem and Lukman. Those four overseas players thrown right into the cauldron. Amit and Mohammed. In defense, Mohammad Ashif and Ayman, the two fullbacks for tonight. That's slightly sloppy from the Nepal side. We're talking about the skipper Ram Thapa, who was with Pokhara Thunders in the Nepal Super League. 17 years old. Was part of the Nepal under-20 team as well. Lukman Shibab running out of space. Well, the first edition hosted by Nepal. Well, they won it in 2015 by beating India in the final. India hosting it for the very first time. Arunachal Pradesh winning the rights to host this international event. A shot in the arm, a massive impetus as far as football is concerned in this wonderful state. A factory of raw talents. Highest number of participants even in the Indian Super League from the northeast. States like Manipur, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh doing exceedingly well. Not to forget the footballing legacy of Meghalaya as well. And the attempt of the All India Football Federation to spread the game across the span of this country, somewhat succeeding by getting in new venues. We saw Shillong host the national team just a couple of months ago, where India took on Bangladesh in the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers. Meanwhile, it's Nepal trying to make an early dent at the Sri Lankan defense. A chance might open up. A shot went wide. Sujan with the attempt. Brought it down nicely. Overhitting it slightly in the end. He's got a couple of appearances in the previous edition of the SAFF Championship. He's clocked around 141 minutes. with a goal under his belt as well. Too much pace on that pass. The right intent from Nepal to thread those balls inside the fullbacks and unleash the pace of Ranjit Lama and Subhash Bam down the wings. Sri Lanka will look to take this game deep. The first quarter going to be very crucial, and eventually going to set the template, set the pace. If they manages to keep the scoreline 0-0, you might see the Nepal side get frustrated and in that bargain commit a few mistakes, and that might allow Sri Lanka to create a few openings. That was far ahead of Dharmendra, the 18-year-old striker Dharmendra Kunwar. This was the move. A perfect lump upfield. It runs down straight to the goalkeeper, Mohammad Rikash. His first start of the competition. A wholesale of changes from Imran Mohammed. But still struggling to get on the front foot. Slightly driven backwards right from the word go. Somehow they need to try and weather the storm. And if they somehow manages to do so, there will be a phase where Sri Lanka might come up with something special and surprise Nepal. Very watchful, the team in red. Not in a real hurry. It's a perfect ball into the path of Ram Thapa, who delivers inside the box. Just couldn't connect. A good run down there by Dharmendra. A beautiful move from Nepal. Ram Thapa on the overlap. And the cross was inviting towards the number 13. And this was the attempt, spotting the run of the right full back, who takes a look up. Dharmendra was arriving in the center, almost sandwiched between a couple of white shirts. Just had to glide it towards goal. Another build-up, and Nepal had a fine chance to get their noses in front. It's Ram Thapa, the captain, once more. Went all the way across, beautiful setup, and from an acute angle, took it on the rise. Ranjit Lama arranging it for the on-rushing number 2. Stoppage here due to an injury. Is Yurjan Shrestha, 46-year-old. 4-1-4-1 his preferred formation. An AFC A license holder. And this man Imran Mohammed, in charge of the college teams back home. We're talking about Yurjan Shrestha. He's managed clubs like Friends and 3-Star and Brigade Boys. And managed the Nepal under-17 team as well. As far as managerial career is concerned, he is experienced compared to Imran Mohammed. And Mohammad Rikas will like to justify his inclusion into the starting lineup this evening. Oh, that's scuffed. That will allow the team in red to get on top of Sri Lanka. And nicely cut out down there. Madan Podal. Nepal looking to attack down the right hand side. Ranjit Lama coming in central. Switching it out wide, still bobbing in the area. A pressure applied on Mohammad. Ayman is protecting the left hand side of the Sri Lankan defence and making sure there's no progression down that side. Nepal just trying to set an early pace, soaking up a lot of pressure in the early exchanges. The Sri Lankan team so poor from the goal kick. Unforced error, just inviting the Nepal side to attack them. That's beautiful recovery, Saroj. Sujan right into the box, couldn't get the cross in. Beautiful defending. That was Omid with his outstretched foot closing down the crossing angle. A change as well for Sri Lanka is Mohammad Shahid comes on for Asif. A forced change from Imran Mohammed. The injury looks quite serious to the young right fullback. Slightly dejected, having to leave the field so early. It's Saroj Darlami on top of this corner. What can he deliver? He's got plenty of options inside the box to aim at, and it comes. Good looking ball. Decent pace. It's partially cleared. It doesn't deal with it. And Nepal will retrieve the ball on the far side and trying to recycle it back. Sujan Dangal. Players in white quickly surrounding him and thwarting the move. Lukman worked tirelessly in that game against India. Lack of support for him and Faiz at the other wing. So quarter of an hour gone. It's 0-0 between Nepal and Sri Lanka. The designated home team, of course, made a bright start. A couple of times already they went pretty close. The captain leading by example, known for his work rate. Ram Thapa, very attack minded. Time and again you might see him go on the overlap and add an extra body in the final third. Dictating play on the Nepal side. Latu Thapa and Saroj controlling the tempo, controlling the pace of this game. The midfield battle is going to be very interesting. We haven't seen much of Jakaria and Akram Hafif as well. The entire Sri Lankan side with a lower line of engagement even the front two just behind the halfway line, inside their own half. Let's see how long does it take for Nepal to break this shape. The switch and swap to a 4-5-1 from 4-3-3, having more numbers in midfield. A slight tactical altercations from the Sri Lankan head coach. Let's see for how long they can hold on this attacking threat of Nepal. Plenty of off the ball running, committing early. Oh, silky skills down there. Good work from Saroj. He's got the freedom to play box to box, having the security of Lachu Thapa behind him. And now asking for it. Makes that run. Is pursued by Amit and Mohammad. Chance for Nepal from inside the box. A low effort, wasn't too far away. Sujan Dongle. There it is. Sujan opens up his body and drives it low. Beautiful surroundings, a buzzing atmosphere in the stadium. Plenty of support for Nepal. Nothing going forward so far from Sri Lanka in the first 19 minutes. They just try to park the bus by staying compact in defense. Just one goal can open up the log gates. Madan Paudel. Ranjit draws a foul. Both of them went for that 50-50. Saroj coming off worse in the end. And the yellow card is out. Going to be the first booking of this game. It's Harish Kundu. A very senior referee from Northern India. And this was the incident. Oh, quite blatant. As Mohammad Ramlan booked for that sliding tackle. Got more of the man, less of the ball. Instructions from Imran Mohammed for Ayman. Now the start so far so good. Saroj booked as well. We're raising the studs. Mohammad Ramlan. They didn't tinker much with the defense line despite conceding handsomely in the last game. What a tremendous run from the left wing. The three red shirts steering in the center. Back in once more, trying to find space for the shot. Leaves it for the number 14 for a cross, Ranjit, and picks it up into a nice area. Brave goalkeeping from Mohammad Vikas. Under pressure, held his nerves. But there it is. Ranjit with a nice disguised ball in. Saroj puts it right inside the 6-yard box. And the keeper says my ball and claims it. It's Prashant Mokhtan manages to find the run of Bijay. Still Bijay cutting through. A pressure on the Sri Lankan defence. Stepping in Ram Thapa. Back to Lachu. On to Ranjit. Puts it on the edge. With a confident clearance. Beautiful passing. So incisive from Nepal. Putting it over on this occasion is Bijay Urba, the left back. Look at the move. Beautiful give and go. Could have played it centrally. And Dharbendra was free. Was asking for it. Couldn't resist his temptation. Pulling the trigger from a tight angle. Ram Thapa plays inverted. Jurgen Shrestha just motivating him to play alongside Lachu Thapa. Bijay Urba as well. Encouraged to tuck infield and form a midfield three during the defensive transition. And Ahmed, the captain, relentless pressure from Nepal. Well, the only good thing about Sri Lanka in this game is that they haven't buckled down. Fighting neck to neck. Nepal just desperate to break Sri Lanka's defensive resilience. Sometimes you just got to wait and for the opposition to commit a mistake. Sri Lanka just allowing Nepal to play the ball among themselves inside their own territory. Not interested for the press. Subhash. Intervention is Mohammad Ramlan. Faiz Naseem cushions it back for Ayman. A player breathing down his neck. Got to clear it early. Forcing into mistake. Not allowed to take the shot. Perfectly timed tackle. He came in from behind. Thapa was dispossessed. They've got plenty of coverage behind. A close control there. Subhash Bam. Nepal overloading the left wing. Back with Saroj, cuts it in. Takes the shot as well. It's a corner for Nepal. A deflection of a white shirt. This was the move. A nice shimmy onto his right foot. Lachu Thapa, his knee heavily strapped. That doesn't look 100% for this game. There's the Indipper. Breaks here for Ranjit. Still Ranjit. Tees up for a shot. Deflection of a red shirt. Is still on though for Nepal. That's slightly over ambitious. They are turning the screw time and again. A nice layoff. The ball almost deflecting onto the path of Dharbendra. But Saroj's delivery was a haywire. Thapa. Switching it out wide, Subhash. Still Subhash. What can he produce? On to Ranjit. And Ranjit goes for the curler. It trickles out for a goal kick. This was the chance. A fancy zone taking on players. It's given as a corner rather. Thapa once more buys half a yard for a cross. They'll come back once more. A long ranger! Off target. What a hit. They're getting into the mood, Nepal. Saroj Dharmali. Not shot shy at all. Just not managing to keep it within the framework. Domination from the team in red. That goal still eluding them. Clearing his line, Simon. Not taking any risk whatsoever. Half an hour's play gone. It's all Nepal at the moment. Sujan. His second appearance at the SAFF under-19 category. Lukman Shibab losing out to Ram Bahadur. And now asking for the return. Saroj puts it inside the box. So threatening on the move. A victory for India the other day. Certainly going to put some pressure on Nepal. They will be looking for a big margin victory as well. The aim will be to finish on top of this group. And that game against India on the 13th might decide which team ends up on top. Sri Lanka, meanwhile, across the face of goal. Two arriving in white. Almost taking the Nepalese defense by surprise. Lukman. Zakaria. Standing tall, the Nepal defense. First time getting tested. Bhatta Parier, the goalkeeper, was part of the under-16 team as well. A winner of the United Replay program, providing him with an opportunity to train at Old Trafford, at the home of Manchester United. The stands truly warmed up. The fans are getting behind this Nepal team, attracting a lot of attention from the football fans here. Certainly, without a shadow of a doubt, going to be the second most supported side in this part of the country after India. Madan Podal. Another build-up. Just playing the ball to feet. A slow passing build-up from Nepal. It's Prashant Mokhtan, who was with the Nepal Police under-16 team. Ram Thapa. An overhead ball. A whistle blown by Harish Kundu. And Nepal also making a change. It's quite interesting. Sabine Kumar comes on.
Substitution for Nepal. Player number 14, Ranjit Lama, replaced by player number 7.
Ranjit making a way for Sabine. Forced changes from both the managers in the first half. Shahid coming on for Mohammad Ashif for Sri Lanka. Ranjit is off the field, replaced by Sabin Kumar. It's still goalless. Sri Lanka will take their time, just trying to kill the momentum. And now up through the gears, Nepal in a one-on-one situation, and what a save! Mohammad Rikas to the rescue, and he denies Sujan. He was in the clear. And the deflection falling kindly for the number 9. Look at that. Straight down the middle. Good goalkeeping from Rikash. Never easy. Had all the time in the world to put the ball into the back of the net. A golden opportunity wasted. The goal was gaping. The best chance of the first half. Trouble once more. It's Ayman. Defense flat-footed once more. Just caught off guard by that pass from the wide area. Excellent measurement. Sujan took his time. Should have scored from there. Mohammad Rikas got to be credited as well, just forcing the striker to go to his right. He dives onto his elastic right side and palming it behind for a corner. A slightly tactical Imran Mohammed must have instructed. Sri Lanka doesn't look in a hurry. It's Hirun. Wins a free kick from a decent area. Lachu Thapa giving away the foul. And there is the incident. Just clipping him from behind. A set piece opportunity in case going gets tough from open play. The teams across the globe, they use the set pieces as a weapon to hit the opposition. Will this free kick result into a goal for Sri Lanka? Lukman Shibab is ready and he goes directly for goal. Wasn't a million miles away. Just getting underneath the ball. Right idea. Just falters slightly in execution. Shabin. Throw in quickly taken, a scuffed attempt. Looking to get into the attacking transition, taking too much time on the ball. Sri Lanka allowing Nepal to get their organization in place. An early cross sent in. Ready for the bicycle kick. Now Sri Lanka on the counter from distance. Saw the keeper way off his line and went for the spectacular. Just tried to pull off a miracle. Nepal in a hurry. Shabin Kumar touching it out for a goal kick. Sri Lanka playing their last game of the group. In a come to an end. For the win. Giving it down the to a Turning back. From Shant. Great stop tweeting the contact. Quite a will team late allocation. Subha so almost fence. Area offside. Between defense and midfield. almost managed to steady the ship with a couple of minutes more remaining in this half's play. Amit drives it straight inside the box. Doesn't get to Naseem. Sabin brings it down nicely. Vijay Yurba. It's Madan Paudel. The best way to keep the ball from the goal kick, if you have a ball playing centre back who can travel with the ball, enter the opposition's half with ease. A lovely exchange. A good work from Aiden Francis. Sri Lanka are defending in numbers. Defending with all hands on deck. Oh, nice turn. Great chance for Nepal, and he has blasted it. Sujan Dangal breaks the deadlock right at the cusp of half time. And for all the dominance, finally they have a goal to show. They've broken the door down seconds before the half-time break. A telling ball inside the box. And Mohammad Ramlan went down. Sujan Dangal. Good first touch on the turn. Takes it back onto his right. And putting it over Mohammad Rikas into the top of the net. Struck with immense power. And Harish Kundu brings the first half to a close. This half has been totally dominated by Nepal, even though the goal coming in so late, just a few seconds ahead of the half-time whistle. Sujan Dangal putting Nepal in the lead. Sri Lanka, they trail once more. The 9th goal 19s taking on Sri Lanka under 19s at the Golden Jubilee Stadium in Upia. It's 1-0 at half time. Sujan breaking hearts right at the cusp of half time, and Sri Lanka probably in need of a little bit of discipline and more composure, and probably little more creativity, especially when they are shifting those balls upfield into the attacking half of the pitch. A chance for them to turn the table around in the second half. We've seen stranger things happen in the sport. They got to try. Nepal attacking with a bit more composure. Important to maintain the pace in the second half as well, and it needs a lot of energy to keep playing at the same tempo, and both these sides have shown they have the strength, they have the skill, and they have the talent to go forward. These are the two teams that stand for energy, tactical innovation and youth development. An absolutely brilliant pitch, both the teams trying to dish out some quality brand of football. Good passing, good support, and the coaches have really expressed the opponents are strong and they have to challenge this. And it's going to be important how Nepal and Sri Lanka, they manage to break the defense, they try to penetrate. A very different kind of style observed when the players walk in, and it's positive reinforcements continuously. Other little things these players will turn into big takeaways. And now we step into another 45 minutes. The tournament will be played in a League Cum knockout, and the top four from both team groups will qualify for the semi-finals. The net has rippled only once in the first half, and tactically it is a lot more interesting in terms of how Sri Lanka they go about in the second half. Nepal will keep on attacking. And Dharbendra Kunwar had an opportunity. Got squeezed by a couple of white shirts. It's never over till it's over. As long as the scoreline is within reach, Sri Lanka are in with a shout. Zakaria. Can Sri Lanka hit Nepal from the set piece? Good looking ball. Fails to keep it across. More of that is required from the team in white. Great searching ball. And Kathim tried to knock it across the face of goal for a tap-in opportunity. And now picking up pace, not allowing Shahid to settle down since it's come on. The number 10 Subhash Bam, always hot on the heels of Mohammad Shahid. And a cross comes in from the left hand side. Went up for the header, Sujan. Nothing comes off it. And outside of the foot pass, but the ball runs out. No room. Quickly closed down by the Sri Lankan defense. That was Nepal, pardon me. Vijay Urba, Madan Paudel, Prashant Mokhtan and Ram Thapa untroubled, apart from that one delivery from the free kick. 5 minutes into this half, it's still 1-0. The visitors are trailing for the second time. Mokhtan towards Thapa, eyeing for that run. Sri Lanka, they need some motivation somewhere or the other. And Imran Mohammed, it's up to the coach to make sure they do not give up and keep fighting till the end. Even a point, not going to be a bad result for the Sri Lankan team, even though they would bow out of the tournament, but certainly wants to end it on a positive note. Mohammad Rikas. Mokhtan. Nepal looking to rebuild. Hopeful ball forward. Easily defended this time. It's Akram Hafif. A nicely played through. He rounds the keeper. And it has somehow stayed out. And one cannot explain how. Subhash Bam. Away from Mohammad Rikas. But stopped right on the line. Heroic stuff. Great piece of defending. That's the captain, Amit, with a very vital block right on the line. Well, what a pass as well. Sri Lanka coming out of their shell. They've got their backs to the wall now. Lookman puts it in. Too high for Hirun. And on the transition, it's Nepal. Subhash Bam picks out Sujit, the goal scorer. On to the return, the number 10, Subhash checks back. Fouled in the process. Yellow card comes out. Excellent play from the number 10. So entertaining, so enterprising. Look at that. Just cutting in. It goes on the inside. Fouled by Kaleem. Yurgen Shrestha looked slightly animated. In a discussion with the fourth official. Can Nepal get to their second goal from this free kick? Lachu Thapa. Good angle for a right footer. Comes off Zakaria for a corner. Subhash. Subhash, fine ball in. Heavy touch. Now Thapa. Nepal trying to reset. Prashant Mokhtan. Madan Paudel. The win allowed the freedom to get inside the Sri Lankan half. The need to show some attacking intent. Sri Lanka have got nothing to lose at this stage. A goal difference of -9. Another opening. A miss hit in the end. Slightly off balance as well. Thapa has shown great commitment, giving his 100% despite an injury. Shahid. Might be an opportunity for Sri Lanka. Prashant Mokhtan goes long. Shabin Kumar. Tremendous space, and every time he gets to the ball, leaves the defenders for dead. Ram Thapa has been impressive as well. Worked tirelessly in the first half. They're putting in a lot of effort. It comes back to Prashant Mokhtan. No trouble whatsoever, having the Lions' share of possession. Is Bijay Urja. Number 6 falling back. Only 2 behind the entire team, deep inside the Sri Lankan territory. The first touch heavy from Akram Hafif. Subhash. A twinkle toed a couple. Tease it nicely. A threatening run once more. Stopped on his tracks. Ayman Zawahir. Even the Indian team head coach Viviana Fernandez in the VIP gallery, taking a note of this Nepal side. They play next on the 13th of May. Just noting down the strength and weaknesses of the Nepal team. Just a bit more precision required in front of goal. India looked absolutely spot on with their finishing. Is Bijay. The plan from Jurgen Shrestha is quite clear. Wants to win this by a big margin. Sri Lanka are wary of the fact that playing the knockout is a distant dream at this stage. It's all about finishing with a respectable margin, which is why they look to take the game deep. You might expect them to go all out, especially the last 10 minutes. Until then, they will continue to play this way. Probably wait for the last quarter. Nepal once more chesting it down. Akram Hafif with the defensive work. Shaban Kumar generated a lot of pace, initiated a lot of moves from the right wing. We've touched the hour mark. It's still 1-0. The SAFF Under-19 Championship. The top youth tournament of the South Asian region. And you can catch all the action on the YouTube channel of Sportzworkz. Subhash, one way than the other. Still Subhash. Brilliant control. Oh, ricochets off the player. So unlucky. Proved to be lucky for Dharmendra Kunwar. Nepal are 2-0 ahead. A defensive clearance turned into a goal. The rub of the green not going Sri Lanka's way. Amit, in an attempt to clear, comes off Dharmendra's sheens. And Mohammad Rikas beaten for the second time. Dharmendra Kunwar the goal scorer. A lucky strike from Nepal. They've conceded in double digits. 10 goals in 1.5 games. It's getting from bad to worse for Sri Lanka. Vijay Yurba. The link man Saroj Dallami. Madan Paudel. A victory will take them level on points with India. But they'll stay behind the Blue Coats in goal difference. This is +8 for the Indian team, +2 at present for Nepal. A yellow card has been brandished by Harish Kundu. That was a clumsy challenge right at the centre circle. Out of frustration, Akram Hafif will now find his name in the referee's book. Thapa. On to his namesake. Prashant Mokhtan. Vijay Yurba. They combine so well within the game. Sri Lanka might try and bring on a few new faces of the bench who haven't got playing opportunity. Lachu Thapa into the safe pair of hands of Mohammad Rikas. A beautiful covering. Excellently done by Bijay. Falls back immediately. That was a bright idea from Sri Lanka. And even those 50-50 situations aren't favouring them. Injury concern now. Rikash is down. And a lot of agony. Might have twisted his ankle. Imran Mohammed talking to his players. As someone who needs to play that cameo. They've got options on the bench. Only 2 changes inflicted so far. One in the first half, a forced one in Mohammad Shahid, and Kaleem came on in the second half. And they need that fire in them to make a comeback. But that doesn't look good for the young goalkeeper. These fans have enjoyed what have been on display. He was struggling. Even in the first half saw him go down a few times cheaply. It looks serious though. The only goal of this half. Amit, his attempted clearance comes off the striker. There it is. Half-hearted defending. The keeper completely flabbergasted. Dharbendra Kunwar and Sujan Dangal, the 2 scorers for Nepal, and a change is needed. Has injured his ankle badly. These are one of the challenges in playing in the AstroTurf as well. The last game's starter will replace Mohammad Rikas. Yurjan Shrestha. Still a lot of room for improvement. Will be stretched off. Not good signs for Sri Lanka. Just rubbing salt to the wound. Number 16, Mohammad Shahid. With the gloves on. Got 2 changes. Number 22, Aaron, will come on for Vikas. And the number 6, Mohammad Faris, replacing Lukman. Naron did concede 8 against India.
Substitution for Sri Lanka. 10-7.
Zakaria.
Shihab Bakman, replaced by
Shabab Lukman. The confirmation of the change,
Mohammad Faris.
making way for Mohammad Faris. Another yellow card comes out of the referee's pocket. And Mohammad Ramlan, this time look like is the one booked.
Substitution for Sri Lanka. Player number 21, Muhammad Vikas, replaced by player number 22, Nadal Aaron Sembala.
Nepal are commanding, in complete hold of this game, having a vice-like grip. Prashant Mokhtan attacking at their will. Saroj Darlami, Madan Paudel. Now that's intercepted. Herun closed down very quickly. On the 13th of May, the final day for the group games. We have the 2 semi-finals on the 16th, and then the final on the 18th of this month. Vijay Yurba, Mokhtan, searching ball forward. Ayman, takes the direct route. Still no joy for Sri Lanka. Such a huge craze surrounding this Nepalese team. Subhash Bam, he's got the pace to get there. And now charging inside the penalty area. Good release, sets up for a shot, one way than the other. Danger still not averted. Lachu Thapa, he was set up right on the edge. Oh, taken away of Ram Thapa. Not quite. Reinforcements, they arrive thick and fast for Nepal. The ball retention has been so quick. Lovely give and go. An absolute treat to watch the number 8, Saroj. We've had 12 goals in the first match day. 4 already in the second. 16 goals scored altogether. And there is still time left in this match. Let's try to do a bit too much, Subhash. We are heading into the last quarter. Will there be some drama? We saw a dramatic comeback in the opening game from Maldives against Bangladesh. Will there be something similar this evening as well?
Ladies and gentlemen, the total attendance for this match is 1,350.
It's Ram Thapa. Nepal pushing forward. A fine ball. It's Shabin. Shabin with the ball in. Cleared away just in time. Comes back once more. Hint of a handball. Shot on the turn. Oh, what a goal. Beautifully done. On the turn, Subhash Bam triples the lead for Nepal. A mind-boggling finish. Didn't allow the defender to react. A great end to a flourishing move. And deservingly gets his name on the score sheet. A poor defending. Akram Hafif letting it run. And Subhash Bam was lurking right behind him. Takes a touch onto his stride and quickly on the turn finds the second post. A couple of changes more lining up for Sri Lanka. It's Abdullah Hussain brought on.
Substitution for Sri Lanka. Player number 14, replaced by player number 11, Abdullah Hussain.
Only one result possible from here on now. We've got 3 goals cushion. Sri Lanka will be the first team to get eliminated from this edition of the SAFF Under-19 Championship. The first ever participation at this age group in the SAFF Championship hasn't been a memorable one. Mirasha makes way for Abdullah Hussain. Can they get a consolation, Sri Lanka? Jurgen Shrestha might take a look at the bench now and test a few players ahead of that crucial game against India. And that will eventually decide which team ends on top of Group B. It's Bigyan coming on, Krishna as well.
Substitution for Nepal. Player number 13, Dharmendra Kunwar, replaced by player number 11, Vigyan Karpa.
Krishna and Bigyan both brought on.
Player number 8, Saroj Dardani, replaced by
A
player
like for
number
like
17,
change.
Krishna
But doesn't like to tinker much with his team. And there is still the time for Nepal to get in a couple more. Dharmendra Kunwar has been replaced. Subhash Bam, a standout performer for the home side this evening. Just 10 minutes of regulation time left. Saroj Dharmali had a brilliant game. Just coming of age. Has shown great maturity and composure in the middle of the park. And the previous delivery from Zakaria was a promising one. Sends it once more. And it saves out. And finds the number 11, Bigyan. At the far side. It's Abdullah Hussain rather. Once more, bustling pace. Oh, what a player. Oh, the number 7, Sabin Kumar. Just taking the game by storm from the right wing. He was clearly pulled back. And no match between those two in terms of pace. And Mohammad Ramlan got to be careful. He's already on a yellow card. Oh, brilliant work from the tight space. And the cross was inviting. That comes out to Madan. It's Prashant Mokhtan. He plays for Nepal Police. Nepal will be happy with the way that they've approached this game. A forgettable campaign for the Sri Lankan side. Too much of gap compared to the other teams. The squad didn't look prepared, with 4 overseas players joining late, and eventually doesn't make any impact in the lineup. No contribution so far from the new recruits. Shabin Shabin delivers. Oh, just escapes. Sujan was ever present. Vigyan Khatka. So relaxed. Just toying with this Sri Lankan side. They play as they like. It's Vigyan. Prashant for Thapa. Now Ram. On to Shabin. A series of passes. Stitching it together. A string of passes from Nepal. Two more changes getting ready. Vigyan looked interested. Was the number 15, Vijay Yurba. A change in the custodian as well. Upendra coming on for Patka. He's kept a clean slate. A huge cheer from the crowd as Subhash Bam. That's that for him. Replaced by Prasun Tamang. Prasun Tamang brought on for Subhash Bam, who looked very deadly. Akram Hafif battling for the ball. Upendra Wagun. Confirmation of the change coming in place of Bakhtar Pariyar. This was the foul. Akram Hafif. A desperation from Sujan Dangol. Shabin. Options inside him. Shabin with a step over. Beautiful from the Nepal side, and somehow it stayed out. Whiskers away from going in. A beautiful, clever play, and Vijay Yurba getting into a scoring position. Doesn't keep it within the framework. Victory confirms a qualification of Nepal as well. This result confirms the qualification of India as well into the semi-final. Three teams already decided. The last match day of group games will decide which team from the other group qualifies as the runners-up. Putting it into open space. Sujan. Beautiful ball. And that's goal number 4. Easy as they come. Begyan Khatka off the bench onto the score sheet. And the goals continues to flow at the SAFF Under-19 Championship. Great play all round. The goal scorer turns provider this time. Initially, he just got stuck underneath his feet, then reacts very quickly. He kept his balance. He's got eyes for goal. Begyan Khatka. (8-0) against India. Half the number against Nepal. I've been started within this time. Placement. In every moving, got a playing. And it's like in football. Free kick. We are the from Nepal. Goalkeeper. And goal. Manchester to 4. Happened. Chutha. The chance for half a dozen. Less than 30 seconds. It could be the last throw of the dice. The referee just allows the game to flow. Vijay Yurba takes a tumble. And that's the closure. Harish Kundu blows the full-time whistle. Nepal and India, they book their place into the semi-final. Sri Lanka, end of the road for them. And the game on the 13th of May against India will eventually decide